Welcome to the Vibe Coding for Beginner Masterclass. In this series, I will take you from a very beginner stage to advanced level so you will understand what vibe coding is, how to get started, and how to build your application. We will also cover advanced topics such as writing more effective prompt, connecting to a database, integrating with GitHub, and creating more complex applications. So, what is vibe coding? Vibe coding is a new type of coding where you build application just by typing prompt and having a conversation with AI coding agent. It is similar to ChatGPT where you ask questions and it provide answers. In vibe coding, you will have a similar type of conversation with AI and it write code and build application for you. So instead of talking, how about we jump into a demo where I will show you how to build a simple application using vibe coding. And for this demo, I will use a tool named V0. You can also use bolt.new or lovable.dev. They will do the similar type of activities to build your application. So let's dive in. In most coding editor, you will find a box to write your prompt. And here you can write a simple prompt such as create my portfolio website. That's a simple prompt. Then you can add more information. So for example, it can create a portfolio website, but if you provide all your information such as your resume, your LinkedIn, your GitHub, then it will understand more about you and it will create a website that is more useful with your information. I will show you how this process works. First, you will write a basic prompt in which you said homepage, resume page, about us and not, and then you will provide your information. The same prompt can also be enhanced with more information. For example, what you want in homepage, what you want in different pages, your information, some your preference about the design. You can also write your branding such as color, font size, font name and all. And because this is a resume application, I want you to be discoverable. We probably going to use Next.js because it is better for SEO. I will copy this prompt and paste it here. Now, this is our first example. We will go with all the default options that are there. And then as we go further in this video series, I will show you all different options that you can select. I will attach my resume so that AI will have more information about me. I've already provided my GitHub, my LinkedIn and X information. Let's do it. So I ran the prompt and it is thinking, it's going through the information that I have provided, instruction that I have shared in my prompt. And then based on that, it will create my website. So we will take a pause here and then come back when the prompt is done. So as you can see, once I ran the prompt, it is going through my instruction and then trying to fetch the information from my resume, then from my LinkedIn, GitHub, and all different information that I have shared with it. And based on that, it is trying to create a portfolio website for me. All right, so let's come back. V0 has finished building your application. It will give you a summary of everything that it has done, where it get the information, what kind of pages it has created. And then here you can see the application. And I can see that all the information that it fetched from my resume, my LinkedIn, and other places, and it organized all this information in a very nice fashion. Now, what can I do from this point? I can provide additional information. For example, please, and let me attach that. And I want my photo here, but I also understand that I may not have to provide all the detailed instructions because it will understand. All right, so let's come back. It has finished the work, added my picture. You can ask any changes. You will add more functionality. I'm pretty sure this button is not done yet. So you will ask it to make this button functionable. and then you will continue to ask for more changes. One of the other thing that you could do is if you like a portfolio website from other people, for example, here 25 developer portfolio examples to take inspiration from, take a screenshot of the portfolio or share the hyperlink, and then you will be able to tell that I want my portfolio look and function like this particular website. Now let's look around and see other option that you will see here. One is there is a code page which you can go and see the actual code. Not that you have to go there and see how everything is written, but by going to code, you will be able to see the behind the scene information, how this entire page is working, what is written where. Now, understand this is a very simple application. For a complex application, the number of pages, number of folders would be a lot more here. So that's number one. Then you will see a couple of other button here. You can download this entire code to your local computer so that you can start working on it. Then you can also add this code in your GitHub. I have already connected my GitHub repository here, and if I write a name of the repository, it will sync it with my GitHub and then keep it in sync. Then there are a couple of other options that you can see. You will be able to integrate with the database. And then last one is you can publish it to a production environment. What does mean? That it comes with a hosting, and you can deploy directly from a browser environment to your hosting. And that's amazing, right? Otherwise, today you have to buy a hosting and then configure that and then deploy the code there. But in case of these coding agents, these does the work for you. This is one of the options where you can share this project with your friends and colleagues without sharing it with the world, because you're still working on it. And then every time you make changes, it will create a version. So if something go wrong, you can go back. So here your website is visible at this URL. You can change this URL to a more custom friendlier URL, but just so you know, you will be able to share this hyperlink with your friends and family, and they will be able to see it. Also with recruiters, I will add this domain. And now what will happen? Now I have a more custom URL. Let's quickly summarize everything that we have done so far. So we started with a basic prompt. We list down what we want to do, a very high level idea, converted that into a prompt, just like how you interact with ChatGPT. And then you added more detail to the prompt, so make it more comprehensive, more detailed. And then we input that prompt in V0. V0 build the application, and after that we ask it to make a small change, and then the process will continue until you are satisfied with the output, where you are happy with the website. And then from this point, we will keep enhancing our skill level. We will keep adding more knowledge, and I will show you everything to go from this point to build a more complex application. So this was a quick demo of building an application using vibe coding, where I provided a prompt and information about myself. An AI coding agent generated my portfolio website. So just by interacting with AI, you're able to build applications and deploy to production. Let's talk about other tools. So V0 is not the only tool that allow you to do something like this. There are websites like lovable.dev. I love this. And then there is bolt.new. And then there are a few others. The benefit of these tools that run inside the browser. You don't have to think about your local development environment. It has all the underlying technology that you need. Plus, it connects with the other techs like Superbase, payment gateways, and whatnot. So when you are starting with Whitecode, I will highly recommend using one of the browser-based tool, and then start there, learn, get a feel of how everything is happening. And then there are tools that install on your computer, such as Cursor. So Cursor is one of the popular tool that allow you to do vibe coding. And then once you install it on your computer, you will see the same type of prompt window where you can type your prompt and it will start building your application. We will cover Cursor in more detail in future video. Again, my suggestion would be to start with one of the browser-based tool, either Lovable, Bolt, or V0 would be my recommendation. Those are the ones that I use when I started, and then move to more complex tools such as Cursor or Visual Studio Code. So before we end this video, let's talk about one important topic. Many people are commenting that vibe coding is bad. You shouldn't do it. It has problem. They are not wrong, but they are not entirely correct either. Vibe coding comes with many problems. Number one, it write code that you don't understand. For example, in this project, a lot of code has been created which you may not fully understand, right? And when you build more complex applications, you will have more code and the problem will increase. Number two, there have been issues with AI generated code has security issues. There have been cases where a wrong key was exposed and some individual were able to obtain those keys and exploit your website, exploit your user base. So those problems also exist, which you can overcome with more knowledge and deeper understanding of what's happening behind the scene. I have been in software industry for 25 years and I have worked with senior developers, and in some cases they may not be aware of all the details regarding security issue. In my organization where I work 9 to 5, we have a security team that assist us with security issue. So let's say you have created a production ready application. Maybe you hire a contractor or a company to help you with security audit of your application to mitigate the risk associated with AI coding. So there are workarounds that you could use. And the last one, I fear that it can make you less of a coder, which is fine. But if you stop learning new things, if you stop paying attention to the code that AI is writing, and you start relying more and more on your AI coding agent, your own experience, your own skills will go down. Most importantly, all new programmers who are just starting might think due to AI coding, they don't have to learn anything. That would be a wrong choice. You still need to go through a hard part of creating your own foundation, building programming knowledge, developing logics, and building a problem solving mindset. Otherwise, if you start relying on vibe coding, that may become a problem. So, I want to make sure that you understand the negative side of the vibe coding. Vibe coding is here to stay. The use of vibe coding is not going to slow down, it's going to increase. And if you are not learning it, you will be left behind. So instead of getting scared of the negative side of the vibe coding, you have to understand the negative side and see how you can overcome it. I promise if you stay tuned and complete this series, you will be far better than other vibe coders. Please like this video, follow, and if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, like it and share with your friends so that they can also get benefit from this video series. Let's enjoy this journey and learn a lot. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.